Hi, I'm Midge Shoemaker, and today is day 19 of my doing 100 days of YouTube videos and facing things that I've been avoiding. So here's me avoiding my videos once again. I apologize for that. I have been very much so avoiding doing things that I don't want to do. I think it's kind of second nature to me. It's kind of my built-in defense mechanism that if I just avoid it, it'll go away and I don't have to deal with it. So having to deal with things and facing things is just driving me a little bit crazy. Or driving me a lot crazy. I don't know. Right now I'm avoiding sleep because I'm really, really tired and I should really be taking a nap. And I try to lay down and take a nap, and then my brain is going with lots of things. So today I attempted to do something I'd been avoiding, which is playing the piano. I haven't played the piano in a very, very long time, probably years to be honest. Was able to play a song that I used to have memorized. Don't have it memorized. Have the words mostly memorized, but not the music anymore. Um, I think I still kind of have the music memorized because I think I was going more off of memory than actually reading the notes, but I needed to have the notes in front of me to feel confident enough to play it, which made me feel good. I did try to play the music for the song that I wrote. My sister wrote the music for the song, and that's a lot harder than I thought. It's also a lot lower than I realized. I was like, I know I wasn't feeling good when I sang the song to my sister. I think I had a cold or something. So I guess she played it a lot lower than I sing because I feel like I'm like a high alto or a first, second soprano, kind of, maybe, no, I don't know if I'm first soprano, but definitely second soprano. And she kind of wrote it like tenor alto, like bass alto kind of a thing. And it's like, I don't sing that low unless I was sick when I sang it to my sister. So she wrote it really low. So I'm trying to learn how to play it. And I was like, this is a really hard song. And then I played the song that I had memorized, and I realized that the song that I have memorized is a really hard song too. But I liked it so much that I played it, and I think God was trying to teach me that I can learn how to play my own song because my goal is to learn how to play the music that my sister wrote and sing along to it, my song, and then kind of record myself singing my own song, even though that kind of makes me really nervous, so that people can kind of hear me play and sing what I wrote. Um, Not that any of you care, but I just want to kind of do that just so I can feel like I've accomplished something. Obviously not on my own because I did not write the music by myself, and it's going to take me a long time to learn that music because it's 4 pages, and I got through the first page and I was like, and definitely not up to tempo, definitely not hitting all the right notes, definitely not hitting them together. So yeah, I have to go back to basics when it comes to learning music. Plus, because she did the left hand, the bass clef so low, it's like the notes are like she's writing the notes underneath the bars. And I was like, you put it that low? Like, holy crap, it doesn't have to be that low. But she made it that low. So it's like, I got to figure out what those notes are because I don't know them by just looking at them. I can kind of, the right hand, I know the notes by looking at them. The left hand, the treble clef, I know the notes by looking at them. The bass clef, I do not know the notes just by looking at them. I can figure out the ones that are in the bars, in the lines, but when you do the lines way down below that, I don't know them, and then I have to count them on the piano. So I'm having to learn new notes. I'm having to learn to read the bass clef a lot lower than I'm used to. I might just go in and pencil in what each one of those notes are so that I know what they are, so that I can at least make sure I'm hitting the right notes. Also, my piano is extremely out of tune and it definitely needs to be tuned, which is also something else I've been avoiding doing. And right now, I don't have the money to do that, and I haven't bothered to ask anyone that I know that can do that. So that's just another one of those things that's just going to have to be put on a to-do list, which is also something I'm avoiding, creating a to-do list. So I have a running one in my head that I keep randomly forgetting things and some that I do not. So that's what I did today to face something that I've been avoiding doing for a long time, is playing the piano, and it actually felt pretty good. I actually did it a couple of times today because it felt really good to just sit down and play my piano. It was kind of fun. So I really should get back into learning how to play the piano, and even if I never become fantastically good, which I will not, I can at least relearn some of the songs that I used to know how to play, and I can learn how to play the song that my sister wrote the music to for me, so that I wrote the words for. So that would be fantastic to at least accomplish that in my life, right? Some other things that I have been doing, because I have been facing things that I've been avoiding, and I'm finding that as I do that, it makes it a little bit easier to stop avoiding new things. So the other day at work, we got our schedule for this coming week, and my supervisor didn't have my time off. And I'm like, okay, I've avoided dealing with the pain in my wrist and not doing the exercises that I should have been doing. And it's getting worse. And I'm trying to do exercises. I'm trying to make up for it. And it's not helping. It helps a little bit, but still, I got a long ways to go. So I'm like, I'm going to see an orthopedic specialist. No idea how I'm going to pay for that. But because I had another doctor's bill that I needed to pay. And I probably could have put off paying the other doctor's bill, but I was like, I don't want to putting off anything anymore. So I just paid it once I knew what the balance was and I had the money to do it. But I don't know what the bill is going to be for, or what it's going to cost to be seen in my appointment this week. So hopefully it doesn't cost me anything. And if it costs me something, I hope that I have the money or the savings, because I really, 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 really don't want to put anything else on my credit card if I don't have to. But this might be one of those situations where I might have to and then pay it off when I get paid again, which just is not pleasant for me, but such is life. Um, so that's what I have to do. Sorry, noises in the background. Um, Squirrel brain, right? Um, but that's what I have to do. Um, anyway, so I did schedule an appointment for this coming Tuesday, which I've been putting off. And then I had to remind my supervisor that I had specifically asked for the time off so she could change the schedule so that I get the time off. And thankfully, she changed the schedule. She looked and saw that I had asked for the time off, and it was in her little book calendar. So she did change the schedule, and I do have the time off for my appointment. I don't have to change it. And normally, I would be like, oh, she didn't put it on there, and I wouldn't have had the guts to say anything, and I would have canceled or rescheduled my appointment. And it's like, I am so very grateful that I did not do that this time. So I'm like, I'm growing, I'm changing, I'm making progress, baby steps, baby steps. But I do need to do better at making these videos on a daily basis when I recognize that I'm facing things that I've been avoiding, because then I can get through this video a lot faster, and maybe I can get through facing a lot more things that I've been avoiding. And there are some things like crocheting projects and playing the piano and learning my sister's song that I may or may not be able to do, because just playing a couple of songs on the piano really kind of hurts my wrist. So we'll see what the orthopedist says on Tuesday. But at least I got to play for a little bit, and so I'm grateful for that. And at least I stood up for myself so that I get to keep my appointment on Tuesday. So I am grateful for that, and I am learning and doing. And that is all I have for today. So if you like these videos, you can hit like, subscribe, share with someone else if you think they'll like it too. And I hope you have a great day full of gratitude, and maybe be willing to face something that you've been avoiding too.